about parenting, but like listening to him talk, he's like, yeah, you know, I've got 4 kids that live in North Carolina, and then I have 2 stepkids. I'm like, that's kind of shitty.
Does he have a reason for Ducks for
Go
the
Ducks.
kids being far away?
I don't know. I haven't cared enough to pry.
That's fair.
It would require way more involvement in this dude's life than I care to have at this time.
Right.
It was funny is I've talked to a few people at work about the podcast at this point.
Yeah.
So, like, now they'll know. Like, if they listen, they'll know that I don't like them. Like, if they haven't figured out by talking to me directly yet.
If they go to YouTube, for sure. Yeah.
YouTube show.
Show.
Getting that show. I'm flying blind. Very little has happened to me in the last, that I can talk about. A lot has happened.
Oh, okay.
I did some party drugs.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
Well, hey. But yeah. I guess I could talk about going to the place waiting for it to kick. That would be funny.
The what?
I got something to talk about.
Okay. Radio host. Here we go. Look at that. Adam Carolla. No, I don't want him.
Casey Kasem.
Number 2 on the list.
Nice.
Okay.
One take Jake back in the saddle. The agent of chaos. It's Robin. Dimebag Dave.
Oh. Let's see. Where's the thing?
One take Jake back in the saddle.
That's pretty funny. Wait, say this is Casey Kasem, and with me is One Take Jake back in the saddle. Perfect timing, Dave.
Hey. Oh dang it! My audio is coming through my
Dave
sack.
Dave's of our lives.
It's Casey Layden, and with me is One take Jake back in the saddle. This is Casey Layden, and with me is One
Casey Layden. It did, for some reason it changed it when I typed it. I didn't pay attention.
Casey Layden.
It's like, do you want to change it to Layden? I'm like, I don't even know what a Layden is.
Like Frank Layden, the former coach of the of the Utah Jazz, the Miami Jazz.
Casey Kasem, and with me is One
Kasem
Jake back in the saddle.
That's pretty funny.
What's
up, Dimebag Dave?
Trying to get my audio set up.
Yeah, me too.
Is it better?
This is Casey Kasem, and with me is One take Jake back in the saddle.
Is that Casey Kasem?
It sure as fuck is.
I'm gonna be counting down the.
I even put a comma after this so that he would pause, because that's how he would talk.
Yeah.
This is Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem.
And then I put another comma after M.
Yep. And then let's see, Agent of Chaos. And then like super long pause. It's Robin.
I wonder if I can do that.
Do like an ellipsis.
I'm trying.
This is gonna be good shit. I'm looking forward.
I hope
to this.
so. We're gonna try it.
This is Casey Kasem, and with me is One take Jake back in the saddle. And riding shotgun, it's the agent of case. It's Robin.
The agent of case, huh?
Hey,
Agent of Hey, it's Casey Kasem. He's an agent of case.
He's gonna say how he wants to say it.
Died in Gig Harbor, Washington.
On the case.
Did I ever tell you guys about Detective Dr. Puma?
Detective, no.
Sounds familiar, but maybe you'll have to refresh me.
My
Refresh
dad
me?
my dad and I were
This is
riffing
Casey
one day.
Kasem, and with me is one take Jake back in the saddle. And riding shotgun, it's the agent of chaos. It's
Chaos.
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 How do you say
How do you get
A-
chaos?
A
AUS.
AHS?
AHS, that might work.
Yeah, like also Goss. Like so, yeah. AUS is also a good idea. Chows.
Chows. Yeah, that won't work.
Chow?
Chaos. Mr. Chow.
This
Ow.
is Casey Kasem, and with me is one take Jake back in the saddle. And riding shotgun, it's the agent of chaos. It's Robin.
It's close.
Yeah.
The old agent of chaos.
That's his Marvel name.
Yeah.
You know, there's like Agent of Shield. He's an Agent of Chaos.
Chaos. Sounds like a fire deity.
We serve the fire god Chaos.
Fire god.
Chaos also
No,
sounds
that
like a
would be-
Mortal
that would
Kombat
be-
12 character.
That would
And
be
with me
chaos.
is one take
Dave,
Jake
shut up.
back in the saddle. And riding shotgun, it's the agent of chaos. It's Robin.
That's closer. Chaos.
Chaos.
Chaos. Get to the chopper.
What about AWS? Like
Chaos.
Aw.
Chaos. 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 Maybe I'll chaos. Nope. Let's try.
ass. Earth. Make the motherfucker hammer time.
Casey Kasem. And with me is one take Jake in the saddle and riding shotgun. It's the agent of chaos. It's Robin.
No, this is bad.
It's not terrible. Now I got to figure out something for Dave.
Writing bitch.
Going skiing.
Right.
Sits in the middle.
In the downhill ski position.
They don't call him old downhill Dave for nothing.
In the downhill ski position. Hey, who can forget in the downward ski position? This just needs to be the intro of our show. We're just gonna go in from that.
Mhm. Oh, man.
This is like, do you remember how all this started? Like, I was thinking about this as you were working on this Casey Kasem thing, which is hilarious. Do you remember when like they had the really bad 3D models talking to each other, and it just sounded like this, and it was like, you guys, your field is blue, or our field is blue. Remember the Boise State fan?
It was very similar to Michael Scott typing.
Right.
You ruined it, you.
You ruined it.
This is Casey Kasem, and with me is one take Jake back in the saddle. In riding shotgun, it's the agent of chaos. It's Robin. In the downhill ski position, it's Downhill Dave.
Oh.
Or let's see what else. What other nickname can we come up with for Goddamn Dave? It's Goddamn Dave. Casey.
It's goddamn it, Dave. It's not the cops anymore.
Oh. Not vaxxed, but still waxed and ready to rumble.
What?
not vaxxed and freshly waxed.
Oh God, that commercial in Washington.
Which one?
That one when the vaccines first came out, and there's that old black lady, and she's talking about going out clubbing, and at the end it says "vaxxed and freshly waxed."
What? I don't remember that.
That was a legit thing during COVID.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like I didn't watch a lot of TV.
Back in the saddle. And riding shotgun, it's the agent of chaos. It's Robin. And finally, in the downhill ski position, not vaxxed, freshly waxed, it's Downhill Dave.
Not vaxxed. wax freshly waxed. Yes. And that is the name of the pre-show.
Oh my god. Oh, wow. Sheesh. Welcome to the UberDuck pre-show.
Oh my god, that was worth it. All of that, like the last
So
15
much.
minutes was so worth it. Oh my
Wow,
god. This is
amazing.
Casey Kasem in the downhill ski position. I've never heard it called that. It's so vivid.
Right? It's like oh my god.
There's a great Whitest Kids sketch, the slow jerk, where he just like the guy's like, oh yeah, I got this new car wash. He's like, oh, he's like, what? He's like, yeah, like what you said, that wasn't interesting. That was boring. He's like, oh okay. He's like, yeah, you're gonna go to that party later, and he's like, no, dude, it's like you just do it real fast and you stop. Like, it's gross. Like it's like, no, like stop doing it. Like, and he like reaches out and he like grabs the other guy and he like it's like.
I'm no longer doing it quick. I'm just gonna do it slow from now on. Oh yeah. And then full on eye contact.
Oh, it's got to be full eye contact. Yeah.
Hang on,
And then
let's see if I can.
slow. And then the.
Oh, dude, yeah, thumbs of jizz. Hang on, let's see.
What?
Thumb is the
Oh.
jizz.
I was like not looking and just heard that, so weird.
Thumb is the jizz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, let's see. Slow jerk.
Be careful where you type that in.
Oh, I know exactly where to type it in, Dave.
Just Google slow jerk videos.
Let's see. There we go.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, y'all see that?
Yep. Oh, Fuse TV.
There you go.
Hey, Darren.
Trevor,
How's it going?
pretty good. Really good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just got this new car wax for my car. It's amazing.
Oh, that's
This is
really
great.
cool.
Yeah, it's like so shiny, like the reflection.
Except for the fucking
I'm just
box
joking,
that's
that's
on
not
there.
really cool.
Yeah,
It's
right.
boring.
How do we move that?
So, you want to go to this party we're going
With
to later?
your
Party?
house?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Sarah from
You
accounting,
have
she's
to
got
move
this
it.
new loft, and she's having a housewarming party. It's going to
Oh.
be great.
Okay, well, who's all going?
Bill from accounting, he's also going to be going. Rick from the 7th floor. Hey, remember that girl from the office Christmas party? She's going to be going to it, and it's, they should, what? Dude. Okay, I get it. That's gross, though. That's not how you do that. That's not how you do that. You're doing it too slow. Stop. It's real fast and then you stop, okay? That's disturbing. I can visually see.
What's up, man?
Dude, that's dude,
Oh,
not,
dude,
that's not how you do that
Are you
gesture,
serious?
okay?
You just do it fast
Yeah,
and stop.
that's it. Dude, you're grossing me out, okay? And stop making eye contact. That's creepy too. Dude,
Right?
dude, it's not cool. You're crossing a line. You never do that. You don't do that.
An image that I don't want in my head right
Stop.
now.
That's
all
not
right?
how you do. Dude, no. You never make them touch, man. That's not cool. That's not how you do. Dude, what are you? Don't finish. You never finish. Dude, that's disgusting.
You ruined my day.
I'm telling the boss. Boss! Boss!
Go to Snapchat.
Go to the Snaps chat.
See if it worked.
Let's see. Stop.
Oh, I don't know if it worked or not.
Open
No,
link.
it probably didn't work.
Open up the safe, bitches got a lot to say.
Copy link.
I'm gonna try open. It probably works for me because it's on my phone.
Nope.
Nope.
Copy.
Well, let me do it.
Copy. and I'm gonna
Hold
open
on.
up a browser, and then
I
I'm
got an
gonna
idea. I
paste
got a
it.
better idea. Yeah, I copied.
Allow
won't let me-
Chrome
it
to
won't let me
access.
paste it,
Allow.
though.
You cannot. I can't do it. Can that?
Not
Not
gonna
gonna
do it.
that.
Oh man, there's a bunch of Snapchats on here.
See if I can text it to you.
See.
I must have not been looking at my phone today.
This is Casey Kasem, and with me is one back in the saddle and riding shotgun. It's the agent of chaos. It's Robin.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep, it works.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, now I have it saved, so I can put it on here.
Jake back in the saddle and riding shotgun.
Yeah. Hang on. I got my wife just showed up for the first time today, so I'm gonna go
For
say
the
hi to her.
first time in forever.
I'll be right back. Oh shit! Caught it. Beer hands.
Beer hands.
Lug nut fixed it.
Ain't got no grass in it.
Opening the new tab. Dun, dun, dun.
The nude tab?
A nude tab.
Mhm.
Let's see what
I
other
got some nude tabs open.
Puppet Steve. Puppet Steve. I'm looking to see what other voices are on here that might be fun.
There were only 4 of us today.
What's that voice?
That was not me. But there were only 4 of them, so.
That reminds me of that. Remember when Vine was a thing? The
Mhm.
guy sitting on his front step, and this girl walked by, and she goes, "And they were roommates."
Mhm.
And he's just like, "Oh my god, they were roommates." I
Ooh,
think he
Mortal
had a
Kombat.
he had a compilation of him just sitting on his front steps, listening to people on their phones
That's
as they
funny.
walk by.
Ah, go back. Daytona.
Oh, Dad watched that the other day.
What?
What's that?
Daytona 500 was last week.
Oh. No,
Wait,
there
what?
was. I saw something with the Daytona video game.
Oh, they're gonna.
I think it was a place in Seattle I sent to Jake that was like a pinball place. Oh, no, it was in Vegas.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So I've
pinball
been
museum?
so for like
Maybe.
the last couple days I've been logged into Lulu and Ray
Yeah.
and like have not gotten any notifications for
Yeah, I
Hey, It's Me
noticed.
to Moon. And so
Mhm.
like I got over and it was like, you have 59 messages from I was like, holy shit, what?
I thought about sending him to the other one, but I was like, no, he needs to come back.
Yeah, I'm intentionally trying to not.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
But I
Why are
didn't
you
know
trying to not
that
come back?
I didn't know that if you were signed into one that it, like cuz Instagram I get notifications.
It
So
is not like that.
I didn't know that.
It's very Chinese of them.
Very
It's
Chinese.
because
Game
the
show
Chinese
announcers? Ooh, who's on the game show announcers?
Rod
list?
Roddy, is Rod Roddy on that list?
I don't know. Alex Trebek's on here. Ha ha! Bob Barker.
Your mother's a whore.
Howie Mandel. Oh, I think I tried the Steve Harvey one, and I think it sucked.
What about oh god. Yeah, Rod Roddy was the guy from Price is Right.
Who's the other guy? Okay, so the original Kings of Comedy, right? That was Steve Harvey,
Bernie
DL
Mac.
Bernie Mac. That's the guy I was trying to think of.
Hey.
That would be hard to type it in for him to speak like Bernie Mac.
Probably, yeah.
Same with like Kevin Hart. He has a lot of unnatural pauses in the way he says. Yeah. The way
Or
he
Christopher
talks.
Walken.
I'm pretty sure there's a Christopher Walken one on here.
I almost tried to do a Christopher Walken impression, but I realized it's probably gonna be really bad. So
Well, everyone's Christopher unless you're like 2 people in the world, like your Christopher Walken imitation is bad.
Mm-hmm. There's only a couple that it's like it's spot
I just
on.
assumed that was why we did it.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's Christopher Walken It's not very good.
But that's what makes it so good.
Yeah, like Jay Moore has a phenomenal
Jay Moore's
Christopher
is
Walken.
awesome.
Oh, see, I think Jay Moore's bugs me because he
Why?
thinks it's so good. I don't know, because it's not good. Like, it's good, but it's not that good. Like, I could hear it and it bugs me. Like,
it's great, but it's not elite. But he thinks it's elite.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I can see how that would bother you.
Trying to think of who actually has
I'll-
one though.
I'll take random things that bother Robin for $1,000
And that's a super random one too, because how often do you hear Jay Moore anyway? Like,
Right.
never.
Like he only fills in for like Jim Rome once on a blue moon.
Yeah, and I don't think we have Jim Rome here.
Oh,
I think that one guy that was on Walking Dead, I think he does a pretty good one.
which guy?
Oh, the guy who plays what is his name? He
Gay
loses
dude.
his arm. Yeah. And then he played on
He was on
Endgame.
Endgame as the Red Skull
yeah,
because he can do his voice.
pretty decently, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What is his name?
Not Lord Elrond.
I can picture the dude.
Sometimes I get really annoyed how I'll remember actors by their parts and not their name
Makes
because of
sense.
how many random things I know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where it's like, no, that's a random things like it just said, like Agent Smith, Lord Elrond. I can't think of his real name, but I know a bunch
Dave
of movies he's in.
Beaverton.
Yep.
No,
Son of
that's
a
a
bitch.
CEO of definitely not selling drugs.
Oh right.
Fuck, what is his stupid name? Now I gotta look them both up.
All right, I'll do Lord Elrond.
What? I was just looking up Captain America. Hugo Weaving. That's his name.
Yep. That's it.
Whoa.
Because you were gonna look the hard way, and I just looked up where he was like second. Because you're like, I'll look up Lord of the Rings because I know he's in that. Idiot.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Idiot.
I'll go to the
idiot,
first
idiot.
Fellowship of the Ring. I'll tell you what number he is. 1, 2, 3, 4,
69.
Nice.
8,
Mhm.
17,
Dave, take your shoes off. It's
God,
easy.
he's gonna have to have his shoes off soon.
He's in college math, ladies and gentlemen.
I must have missed him because I'm up to like 45. I had to have missed him.
Or there's too many people in that stupid movie.
All right, I lost count that time. I give up.
You give up? You quit?
I quit. It's not that big of a deal. I don't
Ross
know why.
Marquand.
Yep.
That's his name.
Farquhar?
Lord Farquaad.
John.
All right, man.
Are you ready for a good ass show?
Fuck yeah.
Cool. All right, here we are. We're back again. It's another edition. It's another episode of my show. We've got a very special guest to do our intros today, and I'm gonna kick it right over to him.
This is Casey Kazin, and with me is one take Jake back in the saddle. And riding shotgun, it's the agent of chaos, it's Robin. And finally, in the downhill ski position, not vaxxed, freshly waxed, it's Downhill Dave.
Want to thank Casey Kasem from Beyond the Grave.
Freshly from being dead.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just write that down.
Yeah, just go ahead. Freshly from being dead. So that was fun, playing with a little AI to get the. If you listen to the pre-show, available at definitelynotsellingdrugs.com, you can actually watch us do this whole thing,
Figure that whole thing out.
Mhm.
and
Whole
it's worth.
discovery process.
And it's worth it.
A lot of
Yeah.
work on Jake and my part.
We were like, try this letter. Now try this letter.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Have you considered H?
You considered turning it off and turning it back on again.
Have you considered stacking paper and getting paid?
And there are some whores in this house.
There are some whores in this house.
I refuse.
Oh my god!
I wore that sweatshirt to a school night the other day.
Oh
It was
my
like
god!
it was PE day, and everybody was like, "Oh, everybody come do bowling," and I'm like, I refuse.
I like the bowl.
And then I like the bowl, but they were like rubber bowling balls on
I
a
hate
basketball
that.
floor. And so
We
like
did
I
that
tried
at
to
South Umpqua.
I tried to throw a little spinny wheeling whirly dervish on it. Nope, just went left.
Yeah.
Hard left. Knocked over some pins over there.
Hit a kid in a wheelchair.
He wasn't in the wheelchair when he started.
Right. Just was like that one scene from Mac and Me.
So, Robin, you sent me a video of a souffle earlier.
Did I?
You did. What was it? You're like, and like it looked delicious. I wanted it after.
Oh, I was like, wait, how do you do that?
Was it a poop souffle?
No.
It was a vanilla souffle.
Wait, what? Why would I have said
Shut up, Dave.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I pooped too much.
All right, here's the video. I was just looking at it and I was like, what's he doing to that thing?
Oh yeah.
What's he doing there? Oh, he's making a little thing. And then he's stuffing it full of cream.
See, I was watching. I was like, "Oh my god, the souffle looks amazing."
And then he's like, "Wait, let me stuff some of this in there." And I was just laughing.
Man, I am so hard right now.
Right?
Dave's like, "I should call her."
Oh my god, yeah.
And we're doing it live. No,
I've been sending a lot of TikToks, and Jake was not getting them. Kind of.
Well, now I was getting them. I wasn't receiving them.
Exactly. You were a little backlogged.
It was kind of like it's kind of like when the difference between hearing and listening. Like you can hear somebody, but if you're not listening, it's two different things.
Is this White Men Can't Jump?
Is that what that is?
That's where the reference that I know of is from.
Oh, I just always have heard that.
So there's that part where they're in the car.
Yeah.
And he's talking with his girlfriend about how he can hear Gladys Knight. I think Gladys Knight and the Pips or something like that. And she's like, "No, you can't hear him." And he's like, "What? No, I can hear him." She's like, "No, you're listening, but you can't hear him." Something like that.
All I remember from White Men Can't Jump is I Can Jam.
Yeah. I remember what Rosie Perez's boobs.
Yeah, I remember that too.
Part. And then you're shooting for the Sudan.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about Rosie Perez. Okay.
I saw that movie. It was the first time I ever saw two movies in the theater in the same day. I saw that and Ladybugs.
What a back-to-back.
They were both sports movies, and I was like, "Yep, going to see both those." I think I was 12.
You're 12 seeing White Men Can't Jump. That's funny. Dang.
Ding.
I haven't done that in a while. You just go to the movies and just hang out all day.
Well, but I went to two different movie theaters. One was at the Harvard Movie Theater in Roseburg, and then the other one was where PetSmart is.
Oh, okay. By that. That's the first one to go, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the Harvard one is a church.
Yep. Do you guys remember the theater that used to be in Eugene over where the Starbucks is now in Valley River?
Yes.
That was kind of a cool little theater.
I do remember that. Because didn't they have like dollar movies or something like that for a while?
Dollar movies they may have, but I predominantly remember Dollar Theater being Movies 12 in the Gateway Center. Or Gateway Mall. Gateway Mall.
Gotcha.
Fucking built in the late 80s and it looked like it.
It looked like the set from Stranger Things, like the third or fourth season. Third, I think.
With the rows of neon light signage.
Exactly, yes. Yeah. And I miss having a mall, kind of.
It's like no, you don't.
There's no Orange Julius.
Yeah, that was the
That's
only
fucked.
good thing
Like,
about that place.
You see, that's the thing. You get an Orange Julius and you walk around the mall. If you can't get an Orange Julius, there's no reason to walk around the mall.
I would get the mixed berry
That's a good one.
smoothie. Oh my god.
See, I was always banana, or I was always strawberry with a banana.
hmm I usually
That's a
did
good
the triple berry, or the or just a regular orange Julius.
Why, like, how
Kinda
did
just-
Orange Julius ever go out of business? Because it's like it's not as though it costs a lot to operate an Orange Julius.
I think are they out of business or are they
No, they're just
not
like
here?
they're part of Dairy Queen now.
hmm
Oh.
But like, if you're gonna go to Dairy Queen, you're gonna get Dairy Queen, not a Julius.
right,
Yeah.
I'm
think
pretty sure
what
Rupert Murdoch owns.
That would make sense. He also
Yeah.
owns Jimmy John's.
I thought Jimmy Johnson owns Jimmy Johnson.
No.
no,
No, I really thought that.
so did I. Not gonna lie. I think what happened to Orange Julius was there was that explosion of smooth health smoothies when they were trying to market smoothies as being healthy for you.
And Orange Julius is like, we're not healthy.
Yeah, they're like, we're packed with sugar, and everyone else is like, oh, we're not packed with sugar except for all of the,
Except for all the
syrup
sugar.
and sugar that you have in it.
Right. Like, if you get Jamba Juice and you think that's all natural, you're fooling yourself.
hmm
Where do you
Like,
think
I love
Orange
Jamba
Julius
Juice.
started?
Oh yeah, I used to go to Jamba Juice up in Washington all the time. But yeah, well, like the place I go get my smoothies now, I go there, I get one of them. They've got a protein smoothie that I get, but I was like, hey, do you have this printed out, like the health info on it? And they're like, yeah, actually, we have them for these ones. So then I looked at it and it wasn't too bad.
Cool.
But also that's like, I'm just gonna grab this instead of grabbing a meal.
That reminds me of when I was in Seaside, and since I'm going back to Seaside in June, I'm gonna go back to this place. It's called like Kurt's Big Hawaiian, is what I think it was called. And like, I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it, right? And I'm like, or no, it's like, I think it was Mexican food. It wasn't Hawaiian food. It was like big Mexico. We'll just call it that. And
Oh, Warren Buffett owns it. Sorry.
what did we say?
I don't know. I've heard it either way.
Yeah. And so I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm so hungry. I'm just gonna go in there. I'm just gonna get it. I'm just gonna bite the bullet.
Yeah, you are.
I'm just gonna bite the bullet at Big Mexico, and I'm just gonna get this food. So I go in, and the guy's like, hey, welcome to Bob's Big Mexico. I'm like, thanks, Bob. And he's like, yeah, hi, I'm Bob. I'm like, wow, I didn't actually expect to meet Bob at Bob's Big Mexico. And so it's basically
Gene
Chipotle.
there?
Gene was not there.
This is Mexican Bob's Burger.
That's what it felt like. But he made the nachos, but it was like high end Chipotle, and by the end of it, I was like, wow, this is cheaper. I love Chipotle. Like, I wish you had one of these closer to me. But it's one of those, like, you're talking about, you go in and you try the food and you're like, hey, this isn't as bad as I expected. Every once in a while you get the magic.
I like the magic.
Oh, yeah.
I got the magic in me.
Magic in me.
Speaking of having the magic in me, I did some party drugs last weekend.
I was like, where's he going with? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And went out to a place called Supernova, which used to be called Studio 7, which used to be a metal bar that famous bands like Anvil played in. But
So
now
no one
of consequence now.
Yeah. Who the fuck is an Anvil?
You don't know about Anvil? Man, fuck around.
He's like married to Bret Hart's sister.
No. That's Jim the Anvil.
Is that not the same?
No, it's not the same.
Oh.
Anyway, so did these party drugs, decided to go to the dance club, dance my ass off. Stuff does not hit.
All I see is fucking Ron Swanson. Like doing
Yeah,
the Ron
that was
Swanson
what I was looking. That was the goal. That was the goal. Unfortunately, It didn't hit while I was there, and there is
Aw.
nothing worse than being sober at a dance club. Because you don't
Right.
want to drink, because if you start drinking, you're gonna ruin the shit that you've taken.
Right.
And like, I didn't bring any weed for the same reason, and so I'm just standing there like, get high, get high.
Ru-du-du-du-du.
Let's get it going through. And then I'm like texting the person that gave it to me. I'm like, yo, how long is this supposed to take? Like, I'm used to this shit taking like 20, 30 minutes, and I'm off the fucking walls. And she's like, yeah, it should be fine. Like, did you eat? I'm like, yeah, like several hours ago. She's like, oh. I'm like, you bitch. Why did I? So
Are you just not supposed to eat at all?
no, like the best, and this is for scientific purposes only, for hypothetical discussion.
Yep. Mhm.
If one were to ingest this drug, I recommend ingesting it and then eating.
Okay.
So it gets into your stomach and starts the synthesis process, and then you put the food on top of it. Instead of putting the food in and then having to soak its way through the food to get
Right.
into your stomach.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah.
same reason I drink 2 beers before I even get my food.
Exactly. Or like when I'd get to the bar, I'd take a beer and a shot before we sit down.
Hmm.
Same thing. But yeah, so
Yeah. So
didn't end up hitting me until like 2 a.m,
oh.
which then I had a great fucking night.
Everyone else, not so much.
Oh no, everyone in the immediate vicinity also had a great night.
Okay.
But then like I was just up.
Right.
Like it didn't hit Jen as hard because she took her ADHD medication, and
Oh.
so what we're doing is overloading your dopamine sensors.
Yeah.
And what her ADHD medication does is regulate your dopamine.
Right.
So like she got a
Just
little
fight
bit
yourself.
of a she got a little bit of a butt, but it wasn't like it didn't hit her. But so she's like, okay, I'm gonna go to
Gotcha.
bed. I'm like, cool. So I'm just like, I'm not even really feeling it at this point. It's
Let's
just
go get all the weights from the fucking weight room and bring them up. It'll be
go
awesome.
do it. Yeah, they'll
Do it.
throw them off the balcony.
Whoever does who?
I don't know,
who's
I just-
ever done that.
Seems weird.
So
not-
then then I just I spent the rest of the day, like I had a very relaxing 3 hours of playing Fallout because there's no one else in the world that was awake.
Right.
And so I was just like, oh, this is awesome. And then people started waking up, and then I just went through the day, fell asleep at about 6. Well,
That's awesome.
yeah, it was good. It was all right. Good
Was it?
times.
Very good.
It was very good. Got another solo expedition to take maybe this upcoming weekend.
Nice.
I'm gonna be in Eugene this weekend.
Wait, why?
Jen's having her birthday on next Wednesday. So I may or may not have to reschedule. I don't know. That
Gotcha.
said, we're coming down to do some karaoke in Eugene, and she was like, "Well, let's go somewhere." I'm like, "Well, I know these people, and you know these people who are in Oregon, and like let's just go to Eugene or let's go down there and do it." And she's like, "Okay." One thing led to another. We ended up going to Springfield, so we'll be karaokeing in Springfield on Saturday. So
There's UFC on Saturday.
it'll probably be on at the place.
John Jones finally fighting after like 3 or 4 years.
Right.
Dude,
Did you expect him to wreck kids, or?
let me find the picture of him. So one of the biggest criticisms of John Jones is
Cocaine.
but besides his legal troubles, the dude tends to have chicken legs. And
Prison body.
Bales sent me a picture of John Jones, and I was like, he looks like fat John Jones.
He does, yeah.
But look at those legs. Still got the fucking chicken legs. Like, You're
It's
telling
like-
me this is the greatest fighter in the world?
Just walked in on stilts.
He's out there looking
okay.
like a freshly born deer.
And then Bales goes, he looks like heavyweight John Jones is light heavyweight Jamal Hill, and he's not wrong. Like, that's the same guy. Both of them look like Jay-Z on fucking vacation. Oh,
I'm just now I'm just imagining JC on vacation. That's hilarious because there's like 3 different images that just ran through my mind
Right,
all at
right.
the same time.
You're just like, oh shit.
Like there's Jay-Z with the board shorts and no shirt on with the little
Right,
belly. There's
Right.
Jay-Z with like the white button-up shirt and like the wind is blowing the shirt up and you see a little bit of belly. And then
Yeah.
he's got the hat on, right? The next picture he's got the hat
Mhm.
on. And you just see that he's fat. Like there's just
Have you seen Jay-Z lately though? Like,
Have you
his hair.
seen Jericho lately? I'm
No,
about to show you this fat Jericho.
no, I have
No,
not.
what's
seen
what's
Jericho.
Jay-Z up to
Hold on,
lately,
I'm trying to find a picture of his hair.
other than Beyonce?
Well, you can kind of see it in this picture. Like, it's interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't he just get ousted as mayor of Chicago?
I think so. I mean, like, that doesn't look as weird. I wish I could find the pictures of him courtside the NBA games, because when I saw him on that, I was like, what? That's some
Like,
wild hair.
Who are you? Yeah, where did you go?
Oh man.
Does
I'm
his dreads all look like J. Cole's dreads back in the day?
I was gonna say
Yeah,
he kinda
kinda,
looks like
yeah.
like J. Cole. Like baby J.
See,
Did
right
you
there.
see-
Why? I don't know why I know that. I
On
don't
what?
listen to J. Cole. I don't
Yeah,
listen
but
to.
he was on like stuff that NBA players have, like All-Star Game.
And he was culturally relevant for a couple
Yeah.
of years.
Yeah, I remember that. Like he had that album come out, and they're like, "Oh, best artist ever."
And then he did another one, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, never mind." Kendrick Lamar.
That's now he's the guy. No, but Dame 71 points. Did you see that?
I saw the highlight. I saw every basket. I'll put it that
Every
way.
basket, dude.
Mhm.
He just was fucking hitting everything. He had like 13 threes.
Mm-hmm.
And
then he had
didn't
to
miss
hit.
a free throw.
Then he had to hit the urinal to get drug tested.
Yep, and then gets a drug test like that night, random
That's
after the game.
Random, of course.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Did they really drug test DK Metcalf
After the
after the Celebrity All-Star game?
Celebrity, yep.
And that
Mhm.
commercial came out?
A 6'5" guy couldn't possibly dunk a basketball. Not a
Right.
guy built like a brick shit house.
Mhm.
Not being 235 pounds. No,
Yeah.
not.
Do you see this absolute specimen of a human being? There's no
Like-
way he can jump up in the air.
And you could
dunk a
tell, like,
basketball.
it was definitely football people that watched the game, because people that watch basketball were like, he looks like a football player playing basketball. Like,
Right.
it didn't look like anything special.
Mhm.
Yeah. But oh my god, he's so good. Nah, man. I mean, he probably beat me in a game of 1-on-1, but I'm scoring points.
Right. Like, even Calvin Johnson dunked. Like, come
Yeah.
on, man. That guy retired multiple years ago.
Yeah. Like, hey, bring Calvin Johnson back and drug test him.
Yeah. He's like,
Right.
nope, fuck you, I'm out.
So I had something last weekend. I did the loop, and I found a whole bunch. Let's see. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 bobbleheads
Nice.
for 15 doll hairs. Oh, 10 because I sold one. And so yeah, and then I turned around and like it didn't have a box, but I did have a box that matched that one.
Oh,
So then I sold that on eBay for 40 doll hairs.
sweet.
So yeah, in the span of about 3 days, I got a whole bunch more bobbleheads and then $25.
Nice.
So
I won $25 at the casino. What day is it? Yesterday. I was like, Oh, I got free slot play. Let's go play it. Oh, I won $20. I'm gonna leave. No, I'm not.
No, not
Oh, $5 more. Sweet. Now I'm leaving.
All right.
like what money have you won, Dave?
Nothing. I
Pussy.
haven't done anything.
In fact, Dave
Oh,
won
man.
not being able to walk.
Yeah, I won not being able to walk.
What happened?
So Sunday night when I went over to Robin's to watch Last of Us, my right ankle and foot was a little jacked up, so I had a limp going on. I ended up staying there. He went to bed. I played video games all night. Went home. Went to sleep.
Classic sprained ankle from video games.
Yes. Woke up. Could not bend my right knee. My right ankle could not flex, and I couldn't even lift my leg like at the hip. So
Do you have
literally
tetanus?
every joint from ankle
Right.
to my hip was just like locked up and painful.
How's your jaw?
Fine.
Oh,
So
so
it's
maybe
not
it's not
tetanus.
So it's not
No.
tetanus.
What was it that they always said it was in lupus? Is it lupus?
I hope I don't have lupus too.
Is it a
Shit.
tumor?
Lupus
It's not
two?
a tumor.
Yeah.
But
So I don't know.
you don't want lupus, and you definitely don't want lupus 2.
Yeah, Lupus 2 sounds terrible. Electric Boogaloo.
Lupus 2 electric boogaloo.
Lupus 2 pig in the city.
Oh. Oh my god.
But yeah, so I don't know what was going on. It's still like I haven't been to school all week
Oh.
because I don't really want to hobble
Be the
my
old
Oh
guy
yeah.
with the limp.
I just
crutches.
realized, I was like, why? Oh,
Yeah.
because it's a giant campus.
Yeah.
They're
And
like,
then-
oh, your classes a mile apart.
Yeah, right.
Like,
On
good luck,
crutches.
fucker.
So I just haven't got like I've done all the work to be ahead. And I don't really, I can watch the lectures online,
Head in the
which
class.
I haven't done it. So, but I should.
Ahead of
It's like head of the class, but with
Mhm.
blowjobs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Donnie.
Donnie Bagger. See, I
Huh.
wonder, like that's something I was thinking about is like now with what we've gone through for the past couple of years, like now like college, you don't have to miss class because you're sick. Like you should be able to watch a lecture from home, and like that's
Maybe, but like my school stuff that I've worked at, like they've all dropped all that COVID stuff because it was extra. Nobody wants to do extra. But
Fair.
I could also see like some college classes being like that.
Yeah. Well, like my writing class, she records every lecture, so you can go back and watch it, or if you miss class, you can watch it. But
Yeah.
almost every class has some sort of in-class assignment.
Mm,
So if you're not there for any reason, you just don't get the points for
right.
doing the stuff. And my internet is so bad out here that I can't.
how bad is it?
I don't know that I buy that. You guys watch TV on the internet and you're
Mhm.
doing this.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
you're streaming pretty solid right now.
I'm plugged. I'm jacked in right now.
Yeah, as opposed
So
to
you're
being
saying
jacked
there's a
off.
way to make it work?
There is. So the internet started working fine today. The last 5 days
Started working fine
hasn't
today.
been. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like we couldn't, because usually we can run the TV in the living room, the one in the
The
dining
check
room,
is
and-
in the mail.
and I
Wouldn't
can
you know who
use my
won the
computer.
pony? Oh,
Uh.
David.
This is Casey Kazin, and with me is
Kazem?
Jake back in the saddle. And riding shotgun, it's the agent of chaos, it's Robin. And
Chaos?
finally, in the downhill ski position, not vaxxed, freshly waxed, it's Downhill Dave.
That's still as the not vaxxed and freshly waxed.
Oh, so good. Maybe that's a t-shirt. Not
but
vaxxed, freshly waxed. Oh,
And
man.
you'd sell 1 billion of them if you just put an FJB at the bottom too.
Oh, easy.
No.
I was thinking about how easy.
Oh
it is to
yeah,
make $1 million.
went to the loggers conference this weekend.
Oh,
Got a bunch
yeah,
of
how was that?
stickers. Like I don't want to grab it, but like I got a fuck Joe Biden sticker because I thought it was hilarious, and then a whole bunch of these little either Trump or Biden stickers that are like he did that or I did that, and you're supposed to put them
Right.
on the gas pump. I did that. I was like, this is the stupidest thing ever. I want it.
Dude, they are everywhere up here. Like
Well, we don't pump our own gas, so we don't see them.
right. So that's the funny part is they're just like stuck all over the gas tanks, and they're just like peeled off, most of them at this point.
Right.
But like a badfacts.info
Badfacts.info.
sticker, that you can't really get it all the way off. There's one
They peel apart.
they peel apart. There's a badfacts.info
Badfacts.info.
sticker right now at the McDonald's right up the street, and they can't get it all the way off, and I just laugh every time I get there.
Because they're sitting there going like this.
I want badly. I'm gonna take another sticker and put it right next to the one that
What
they
kind of sticker?
a badfacts.info
Badfacts.info.
sticker.
Oh, I hate.
What is that? Backfats.info?
No, that's a porn site.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, is it?
Huh?
Just gonna look that up real quick.
Backfats.info. Is that
Backfacts.info. Oh God.
is not a web? No, this is not a website. The site cannot be
Oh.
reached. There's no such thing as backfats.info.
Backfacts.info.
So it should be backfats.
Fatsacks.info?
My headphones want to shake off. They're like,
Fatstackseisenberg.info. Fatstacks.eisenberg. No one would ever get to your website because no one can spell Heisenberg.
like H-I-E-H.
Shit.
I don't know. Let us
Dot.
fight for you.com.
.com.
Schlesinger de Villeneuve. Have you ever seen that commercial?
Do they have a website? Like I
Yeah,
remember.
no, I
Schlesinger
just
de
said
Villeneuve.
what it was. It's letusfightforyou.com because people couldn't spell it.
Oh my god, that is
Schlesinger de Villeneuve, like,
that's a bad one.
huh?
Yeah. I don't
They
even know I
should
can
just
say it correctly.
They should try
We-
to buy badfacts.info
Badfacts.info.
from the people that own that website.
Definitely.
Not
There's
Science.com.
there's one up here, divorcelawyersformen.com. That's one I
Oh.
hear a lot. They play those during the oh shit, doing it again.
I've never
Oh
heard
shit,
that
doing
before.
it again.
They
Is that a
play
Britney
during
Spears song?
the oh shit, doing it again. Here we go again. But they play them during like the sports games, and so it's like
Jack Black doing a Britney Spears impression.
oh shit.
With the pom-pom pigtail
yes,
thing.
yes. Oh god.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I do.
Oh my god.
But I'm just, we'll be back with more Mariners baseball. Hey, are
Hi,
you a good
Casey
man?
Kasem.
And is your wife not just loving you the way she used to? Maybe it's time for
Is she a
divorce.
complete bitch?
Did she take your children and move to Miami? Well, you can go to Divorce Lawyers for Men. Good
Divorce
lawyers
Lawyers
for
for
good men. No free plugs here.
Oh.
Butt plugs.
Yeah. If you want a divorce lawyer and you're
A
a
butt
man,
plug with their initials on it is their swag.
Oh.
Or pictures of the lawyers.
We should make butt plugs with a picture of all of us.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Why?
absolutely.
I think we should. I don't know, because it's
Absolutely.
hilarious.
It is kind of funny.
I mean, like the publicity we get when like Real Radio or other podcasts are like, dude, there's this podcast in Oregon and Washington. They started giving out butt plugs with their pictures on them. Why?
It's like the
I don't
Steve-O, like the Steve-O smile.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, dude.
And then they've got like Casey Kasem from the grave doing their intro. It's fucking weird.
Fucking crazy. I don't know how they did it.
They have like 260 episodes or some shit.
264.
65 now,
65.
because this will be 65. Wait, did you post the podcast? Because I did not see it.
Oh, let me look. It was in processing
Oh my
hell for like
God.
forever.
Oops, I
Etsy.
did it again.
Engraved butt plug on Etsy.
Oh my god.
Oh,
On Etsy.
how much is that? $324?
$23.93.
And you can get whatever you want. Why
Yeah.
is it audio? That's bizarre. So that's what the see, there's a big old problem with it. I'll do it right now. I'm doing it right now.
Oh, hey, why don't you do it right now?
Hey, why don't I do it right now?
Dave, did you watch that movie that I told you to watch the other day?
Babylon?
Yeah.
I haven't finished it.
Oh, were you
It's
just
so long.
too slow?
So I accidentally downloaded so I had one of those random moments happen where
You were immature.
where it's like the instances that had to transpire for this to have happened are bizarre.
Mhm.
So I have an Xbox remote and it works. I have my Xbox One and my Xbox One S in here. The Xbox One is my slave for all my streaming services. What the shit?
He just shared the link.
Oh, that was weird. But and so
That needs its own sound.
if I hit the button on the top, it'll it'll turn on one Xbox, but it'll bring up the menu on the other. So in the course of going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, I managed to get to TV and movies, go to Babylon, and purchase the movie.
Wow.
So, and the only reason I noticed is because I jumped on my email and I was like, oh, I wonder if I have any emails for some reason. And it's like, thank you for purchasing Babylon for $19.99. And I'm like,
Oh,
I did not want to purchase Babylon for $19.99. How can I get rid of that? And so, yeah, fortunately, they saw, they're like, oh, this guy didn't watch any of this. Go ahead and give him his money back.
Right? You're
we
like, I don't-
forgot to go check the seat finder thing for the Ducks tickets.
Oh, shit.
Let's see. Well, I'll look afterwards because
Yeah.
at this point we're already. But also, it's going to be more than $250 because it'll be what my seat cost.
Yeah. I'm not stressed. I'll bum rush the doors again this year.
Well, I'm going to check anyway and see if I can see if it's on if that's an available thing.
Because if it's not, bullshit, man. Bullshit.
Oh, North Douglas lost in the first round of the playoffs today.
Oh, is it high school playoffs? Wait, was North
Yeah.
Douglas like the...
They were the 3 seed. They lost to Rogue Valley Adventist, which I think they actually lost to them earlier in the year too.
Man, I would talk so much shit if my team was like a nobody team and we beat the number
Right.
3 team in the state and then we did it again.
Yeah, I would too. Like they had a couple kids that could dunk on their team, which in 1A is, fairly
Insane.
rare. And I mean, like pretty good dunks for being a unathletic kid, but whatever.
Did you see the fight that I sent it to you guys in the group chat? Broke out in, I think it was South Medford and Willamette.
Yeah. North
Whoa.
Medford.
Oh, it was North Medford. Yeah, South
Yeah.
Medford's blue and black. They're the
Yeah.
Tornadoes, right?
Yep. The black
Yeah.
tomatoes. I mean,
Black tomatoes.
Yep.
Like what happened? Like the video that they posted was very inconclusive. and
Yeah,
nobody
they
wants to
cut
actually...
a lot of it. It looked like just somebody got pissy, and a bunch of people came off the bench, and because people came off the bench and blah blah blah, just
And nobody's
stupidity ensued.
ever seen a fight before.
No, so they fucking go crazy and
Like punishments have yet to be handed out. Okay, the kid who threw a punch, if he's gonna play basketball next year, he misses 3 games.
I'm not big on suspending kids. Mostly because honestly, they don't fucking remember things, especially
Yeah.
season after season.
That's fair.
They're like, what did we do? Like a year ago? I don't even remember what I had for lunch.
Well, this was the high school kids, though, right?
Kids are dumb.
Yeah, kids are dumb,
Yeah.
but you can't like just do nothing.
I don't know. I would be more likely to suspend the coach than the players because that has an impact. Players aren't going to get it. It's one of those things where like we see it as yes, you fucked up and you should be punished, but they don't. I don't think they quite get it, and you may as well punish somebody who's going to understand it and why it happened and let them know, hey, you fucked up. Probably even fire the coach if they're already not doing well, you know? I don't know. I think I saw like neither of those teams were going to make the playoffs anyway. Like they were both kind of shit schools and both pissed because their seasons went shitty and
The season's over, and someone said you suck, and it's like, well, yeah, you suck too, and
you,
And then
you
he
suck
was
more.
like, "No, I suck harder."
he's
Yeah.
like,
Wait, what?
prove it, and then he sucker punched him.
No, it just got
Yep.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
Dave always makes it weird.
It's only weird if you let it be.
Oh man. Let's see. We
Don't
got
let it
fights
be.
this weekend. John Jones already talked about that. Oh, did you watch that Jake Paul fight? Was it Jake Paul? Yeah, Jake Paul fight. He fought Tommy
Oh.
Fury.
So I didn't know that Tommy Fury was not the Gypsy King.
No, that's his little brother.
Yeah, I didn't. So because I couldn't remember Tyson Fury,
Mm,
I just heard Tommy Fury, and I was like, "Why is he fighting Jake Paul?"
mm.
That doesn't make any sense to me. So I finally just looked it up after I saw that Jake Paul lost, and I was like, "That's not Tommy Fury." So then I looked up Gypsy King Fury boxer, and then there's Tyson Fury. And I
Tyson
was like,
Fury shows up, and you're
and I
like,
was like,
oh.
"Oh, okay."
You're like, yeah, that guy would kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they had.
It was the Woody Harrelson realizing that Liam Hemsworth is Chris Hemsworth's brother moment.
Have you ever
He's like,
seen that
"Wait."
video, Jake?
Uh-uh.
Oh,
my
it's an
gosh.
interview
See if you
for
can
one of
find
the
it.
Mockingjay or Hungry Games movies, right?
Hungry
And-
Games.
And it's Woody Harrelson and Liam Neeson. And the interviewer looks at Liam and says, "Well, your brother's having a whole lot of success." And they start talking, and you just see Woody Harrelson like light bulb moment. He goes, "I just got that you guys are brothers." And they're like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah." Like they shot the whole movie. It was wrapped. They're doing promos for it. The movie's about to come out, and he just realized Liam Hemsworth.
Like 3
Percent-
movies worth.
Yeah, right.
Like they'd done 3 movies together, and he's like, hold on.
Oh yeah, here he is. He's on Kimmel. It's 2 minutes. I don't know that I have 2 minutes to. I'll watch it later.
That's fair.
It'll
but
still
yeah,
be funny later.
like I watched a little bit of most of the fight right before that fight, and it was like a dude who was trying to get his 3rd weight class championship, and Mike Tyson walked him out to the ring and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, he must be kind of big. I mean, Mike Tyson doesn't just show up for random people, I don't think,
Unless you pay him.
unless you pay him. I mean, it was in Saudi Arabia, I think.
Like, hey, how you doing? I just want to say, praise be to Allah, and I just want to say this guy right here, he's gonna punch the other guy right in the face. He's gonna take him down. He's gonna hit him and hit him again, and it's gonna be over.
That's another impression. Everybody's got one.
Everybody's got a Mike Tyson,
But
especially
Jamie,
Michael Scott.
I feel like Jamie Foxx is the only one that has a good Mike Tyson because he like does the mannerisms, and I'm like, okay, that's too fucking close. It's too much. Anyway, dude won his 3rd weight championship or 3rd different weight, however you want to word it, and then the Paul Fury fight happens, and me and Bales are texting back and forth, and I'm like, this is a fairly close fight, but like if you look at the damage that either of them did, like it was pretty close. I felt like Jake Paul though, like he just looked like he didn't know how to box almost. Like he's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. But
Yeah.
so did the other guy. And I'm like,
Which
how are
is
you
weird,
gonna box your
considering
whole
his-
life
yeah.
and be
Yeah.
this bad? Like, you want a split decision.
Which is
Oh,
why
you're
I
a YouTuber.
yeah, I still think it's all fixed.
Oh yeah. I don't.
Boxing has never not been fixed, except for when Mike Tyson fought.
Mike Tyson. Yeah, it seems like he had to take a loss because he'd won too many times in a row, but he couldn't be knocked out, so he had to take a loss.
Yeah.
And so what's the smallest loss possible? A split decision.
Right.
So
That makes sense to me.
And so next time he can come back and he can knock the next guy out and say, "See, it was a fluke. I'm still the greatest." Blah 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 blah. And then he sets up a rematch.
Well,
with-
he has a rematch clause if he lost. Tommy Fury did
Imagine
not,
that.
right? So they talked about that during the fight, how Tommy Fury didn't have a rematch clause if he lost, but Jake Paul did. And I was like, huh, shocking, since
Yeah.
he's doing this whole thing. Do you know how much money he made for that fight, though?
$2.3 million.
$30 million. That's why boxers are like, yeah, we get paid so much and UFC doesn't get paid shit, so fuck them. Because like a UFC guy making $30 million, unless it's Conor McGregor and he's got other deals, it's not happening.
Mm.
I think Jake fell asleep.
No, that just really hurt my feelings.
Yeah, 30 million will do that.
Doing something that we all know is bullshit.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
that's
And like I was talking to Bailey about it, and he's like, "No, I don't think it's bullshit because you can still take bets on it." I'm like, yeah, you could bet on the Blazers in 2001 too.
yeah.
Didn't make it not fixed.
Hmm.
Wait, what?
Tim Donaghy, the referee.
Oh. Yeah, but that's only one part of it being fixed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Eh.
Shit's sketchy. I don't believe it for a second.
It's crazy. As much as we know about professional wrestling, and I've had this thought for a while, but it's almost surprising that they haven't tried to figure out a way to make betting on professional wrestling.
You can. There are some books that take, like, you can bet on the winner of the Royal Rumble and winners at WrestleMania and shit. You can bet on the Big Four.
How? Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like we could find out these answers.
I mean, you can intuit these answers, and I don't know. It seems. I don't.
It seems like something that shouldn't be legal. Like,
It seems like such a sucker
Mhm.
bet,
like
right?
I
But
shouldn't be able to bet on the ending of Star Wars.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet the
Like-
good guys win.
You know what I mean? Like,
But then, how fucked would you feel if you bet on 7 to have the good guys win at the end of 7, and all of a sudden there's his wife's head is in a box, and you lost $25,000?
what's in the box?
What's in the box? My life savings.
Oh, God. Oh, we can bet on the Oscars. The Oscars are like the 12th. Yeah. So
I
next.
thought they already had them.
No,
Of course you
the
did.
Gold
Shut up,
Globes.
Dave.
Didn't they have like 3 award shows already?
Yeah, they had the Tonys.
More than that, they've had the Tonys. I think are in like September.
Who the fuck is a Tony? Is it
The
like the best
Tiger.
pizza maker in New York?
Tiger. Wait, that's
Yeah.
Snagglepuss. Heavens to Megatron.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Fast, Steven. Exit stage right.
Oh, so I went to go see my doctor. You know my doctor, Vinny Boombats.
Yes.
Yeah, I was. This week I'm all right. Last week I was in rough shape.
How rough shape were you in?
Well, like I said, I was at my doctor. Doctor Boombats. Let me tell you, man, this guy. Like, I'm pretty sure. I try not to cast aspersions, but I'm pretty sure he was autistic. And when I say that, like, he was sitting here doing the whole diagnosis, talking to me, and every time he turned to talk to me, he would close his eyes,
Did he
And
have
the
a
enti-
ponytail?
He did not. But the entire time he was talking to me, his eyes were closed, and like I could see rapid eye movement occurring behind his eyelids. And it's like I was looking at that and his LeBrons that he wore into the room.
Oh yeah, you took a picture.
I was
Yeah.
like, Doc's wearing. I was able to take a picture. You know why?
Because his eyes were
Because
closed.
his eyes were closed. And like at first
like-
I thought it was a weird quirk, but after a while I was like, no, this is actually kind of annoying. I want to talk to the person I'm talking to. And then he's like, well, I'm not going to be at this clinic for much longer. I'm like, but they put me on some cancer drugs, which is weird.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm on.
hopefully
I'm
your
on,
cancer clears up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
hopefully. But yeah, we'll see how it goes for 6 weeks. I gotta take these pills, and they're like, hey, you need to figure out your dosage. If you don't take enough, it won't work. If you take too much, it'll kill you. Figure it out.
Sounds about
No,
right.
they didn't.
They basically did.
Did you not see the directions?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think
No,
you'd have.
I probably haven't opened it.
Oh.
No, I believe you because that's what they did with my trazodone too.
Yeah. They're like my directions or the way my doctor told me, he's like, okay, so you need to take there are 36 pills in here for 6 weeks. You need to take 3 of them like on one night, and then within 24 hours, more like 12 hours. And I'm like, what is this adjustment all of a sudden? He's like, take 3 more. I'm like, okay, so 6 total pills? Yes, 6 total, 3 and 3. You might need to eventually make it 3 and 4 or like 4 and 4. And I'm like, whoa, you just told me not to take too many. He's like, also don't take 1 a day. If you take 1 a day, it'll kill you.
The fuck?
But I'm like, I can take 6 at a time, but if I take 1 in a row, 1 every day, I'll
One
die.
in a row.
But-
I just one in a row? It's gonna kill me?
so imagine the leap of faith I'm taking as I'm standing there holding these incredibly tiny pills in my hand, going, all right, well, 1 a day for 6 days will kill me, but if I just do it all at
It
once,
sounds
apparently
like those
it's
fucking the SATs. Like, all right, so you have 6 pills in your hand. You must take 3 of them today and 3 of them tomorrow, but don't accidentally only take 1 tomorrow. Like, what?
Make sure to take all 6 of these within 24 hours, but don't take more than 5 in 12 hours.
right. That was more like 12 hours.
What?
Actually, if you could take them right after you take the first 3, that would be preferable. So I'm taking 6. No, you're
Right.
taking 3 and then
Do I
3.
need to be doing a slow jerk when I do it?
That's how I feel. I
The
feel like I'm
bottle
doing a
says
slow jerk for a long time over this.
the bottle says don't take these on empty stomach. Ingest after first dosage. Wait, so I'm supposed
Don't like
I
take
know.
with
Your bowl.
it's got to be your bowl. Take with food. Eat on empty or prescribed for empty stomach.
Mm,
Gotta have it. But yeah, that's fun. So we'll
think
see what
there's
happens.
something
I'm also on folic acid because apparently I don't make folic acid, but apparently if you drink, you also don't make folic acid. So whatever.
Mm. Well, hey.
Apparently it hasn't bothered me to this point.
Did you see Cocaine Bear yet?
I was going to last weekend, but I went to the famous mystery box store in Everett, and it was garbage. Stupid. Don't do it.
that was
Okay.
a mystery. Do we have anything good in here?
No,
Mm.
the
What's in
mystery
the
is
box?
yeah, it's what's in the box and nothing. Nothing is in the box.
The answer is nothing. Yeah. I did not see it, so maybe this weekend.
Maybe.
Only reason I
saw-
didn't is because I had Riv, and I was like, I'm not gonna figure that out. And then Sunday night, watch The Last of Us, and see
Yeah,
that.
that's a lot.
But
I saw-
Mandalorian came out today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, new season of Mandalorian.
twice?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
Um,
dun, dun, dun,
Did you watch it yet?
I did.
I'll watch it later.
Again, very Peter Griffin there at the end.
Is that Game of Thrones?
No, Game of Thrones is
This is
wiener,
Game of
wiener,
Thrones.
wiener, wiener, wiener,
Which is
wiener,
very
wiener.
similar. Have you watched any of The Last of Us yet, Jake?
No.
You should.
What is it?
It's a video game show.
Oh,
The Last of Us, like the video game. It's a PlayStation thing, so we probably don't like.
yeah, I've never played
None
it.
of us have played it, but the show's pretty decent,
Mhm.
and it's only like
you haven't watched it yet, so when you watch the filler episode, you won't have to wait a week.
oh yeah, because like
Well,
this
there's
week,
actually there's a couple
there's
filler.
there's two
filler
filler episodes.
Yeah.
But Nick Swardson,
Nick
Nick
That'd be-
Swardson would be weird.
that'd be weird.
Yeah.
No, Ron Swanson. What's his real name?
Nick Offerman.
That guy. He's in it.
I got a name this time.
Yeah. Super gay in that show.
Is he?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Ding. But not that being gay is funny. It's just him being gay is funny.
Mhm.
Is that funny?
I mean,
never know.
it can be
Would
funny.
his mustache tickle your face?
I mean,
Well, I have a mustache, so it wouldn't tickle my face.
So you'd have like a mustache tickling blocker.
Yeah.
if
Our mustaches would
Would it-
block each other's mustache tickles.
Right. But would they block the cocks?
the
Would they be cock blockers? Cock block
Well,
stash?
That was a
Called
Cockblock-stache is the name of this episode.
Oh my god, that's gonna be fun to explain to YouTube.
No, it's chickens.
Yeah.
We're talking about chickens and
We had a-
stashing your chickens in the block.
We had a chicken farmer, but he likes to be called a cock rancher.
There was this super churchy girl at school the other day with a South Carolina shirt. Just says cocks across it. And I was like, you never mind. Just
Oh,
walk-
Almost as good as the Christian University of Michigan.
Yeah, I was just about to
So
say
good.
that. I
Tom
kind of
Cardinals.
I would kind of want to order something.
I
from
wonder
them.
if they have shorts. Because I would kerm for
You
the
would
shorts.
kerm for the shorts.
Yeah, of course.
Jen Burrow has back hair.
Oh my god. Oh, it is almost a time for spring sale though. Should
Coming
be.
up.
Like
That's in May, yeah?
usually it's like the week after the spring game.
Right.
Spring game's like April 29th, I think.
Yeah. So yeah,
Alright.
that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks.
I just want football season to be here.
I just want football.
Mm.
So
I like
I'm already tapping out drum cadences at work.
I'm already over the XFL. Best
So,
of the week. I was like, all right, I'm over it.
yeah, I watched the most recent like half of the Seahawks Sea
They-
Dragons game.
They need to go ahead and do the fucking gamer tag names on the back, like he
Yep.
hate me. Like that was awesome. Do that again.
Do all the stuff that was good about the XFL before.
Like
The-
the camera on the field, they need
Yep.
to do that again.
Remember what we always say, you need to do more of the good shit, less of the bad shit.
It's pretty easy.
You turn the suck all the way down.
Oh,
How many years was that?
What's that?
Yeah.
Between the last XFL season and this new one?
Only like 2 years
Like
because they
two,
had it
yeah,
a couple
they
years
basically
ago.
like it basically only died because of COVID, and it just went dormant, and then The Rock bought it, and he's like, if you smell, and
Exactly.
created
The
another
Rock.
team.
And he was like, "Hey, I've got this tequila. Let's bring back XFL."
Yeah,
That's the conversation.
man, everyone right now is trying to do tequila. Him, Michael Jordan.
Everybody. Mm-hmm.
What's his face? Aquaman.
Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa.
Yep. He's
Just
got
came
a
out with
vodka.
A vodka. That's
Yep. I've heard
Dave
it's
Chappelle
actually
said it
pretty
was
good too.
that's what Dave Chappelle said.
Dave
Especially if you
Chappelle.
run it, especially
Sir.
if you run it through a Brita a few times. It's fantastic.
Most like you can get some HRD. Probably tastes good if you run it through one of those filters, which I have in my kitchen.
which you can do.
I could do it if I want.
If you want to do it.
Is one take Jake back in
Oh
the
my God.
Loves it.
If this whole time you should have been working on, well, these people, they could have been anywhere in the world.
It's actually Morgan Freeman saying it.
Yeah. These people, they could have been anywhere in the world.
I couldn't find Christopher
They're
Walken.
here with us. Make sure
These
you're checking us
people.
out on badfacts.info. And definitely not selling drugs.
No drugs.
But for this episode, this edition of my show with Alex and Jake, good night, universe.
Yeah, that's not it.
God?
God? No. We're not doing that.
Are we not?
TV? No.
No,
I don't like
something up.
Yeah. Think of something better to say.
Think of something better to say. Robin's getting ready for the outro. It's gonna be a beautiful thing. It's gonna be the best outro. It's gonna be done by the finest people.
Wait, is this the Donald Trump version?
This has been the finest it's the finest podcast. It's made by very fine people. It's the finest quality available anywhere. Any reputable podcast can be listened to. Some podcast places aren't as good as others. We don't want to name names, but we will if we have to.
Let's try this.
Podbean.
Good night, universe.
Good night, universe.
Good night, universe.
That's a podcast.
Casey.
Go Ducks. Go Ducks!
Go Ducks.
Yeah.
Well, you know these people. They could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with us. But for this episode, this edition of my show with Alex and Jake, good night, universe.
That's a podcast! Make sure to go and check out definitelynotsellingdrugs.com.